Hello and welcome back to my craft room. It is day 3 of my Celebrate in 61 project, so I'm ready to show you my finished square from rectangle from yesterday and then pull the prompt for today. Let's have a look. I want these to be just like 5-minute videos every day now, so no waffling. Let's crack on. So yesterday this was my prompt, warmth, and I pulled out this blue rectangle and I used this lovely cotton thread. This is thick mercerized cotton and a space dyed linen thread, beautiful fine linen thread. So I've turned the edges under and just basted with this fine sewing thread, and then I've just done a really simple whipped running stitch again. No, actually it was a back stitch. I used a back stitch for the flame and then whipped it. Excuse me, I'm still a bit croaky. And then I've used the linen thread just to do some running stitches around it to show the kind of radiation of the warmth. Yeah, so that's my finished one. It's very simple, but as I said before, I need to keep this simple or I'm not going to keep up, and I will have more decorative stitching when the whole thing's put together. So there we go, and they won't necessarily end up next to each other in a finished quilt, but yeah, just to give you an idea. And yeah, so then I will eventually end up doing decorative stitching in between where they join, and you know, perhaps running across them to help to blend colours together. Yeah, we'll see how that all goes together at the end. So I'm going to keep them and the prompts that I've done in this bag. Also got my paper versions there. Let's keep them together as well. So my favourite bit is pulling the prompt for today. Sorry for the wobbly camera, I'm not quite sure why that's now happening. I'm going to I'll have to wait for my son Tom to come over and help me sort it out, because I've tried everything I can think of. Hopefully it won't be too much of an issue. So here's my little sweetie bag where I keep all 61 pieces of silk that I've already cut and all 61 prompts that I've drawn out. I'm going to this time take out this top one, which is going to be the centre piece, which will have 61 on it. And I'm just going to stick my hand in and randomly pull a piece. If I can get hold of one. If I end up with 2 coming out, I'll take the one that's on the top. Oh, funnily enough, same fabric as that. So that's my piece for today. You can see I've already got my little soft interfacing on the back. So now I need a piece, I need a prompt. Cooking. Aha, well, yes, that's very dear to my heart. I love to cook. I learnt to cook very young. I could cook for the whole family when I was like not even 10 years old. Yeah, and I've always loved cooking. I love experimental cooking. I love cooking comfort food. I love cooking for a crowd. And yeah, I will have a go at cooking almost anything, except I don't like deep frying, really. Other than that, I'll give it a go. Yeah, so I love to cook and I love to feed people. So yeah, very dear to my heart, and my kitchen is probably my second favourite place to be after my craft room. So cooking, I'm going to celebrate cooking. So there, I can bring in other threads if I want to, but I really would like to use these Steph Francis ones because they're just so beautiful. So I'm just going to pick something that goes nicely with this, I think. That goes almost too nicely, but it might be that might be a good thing. This is quite nice when it's sort of couched down. That's quite nice too, doesn't it? I think those both look quite nice. I'll probably go for those. So yeah, I also need to pull out, so it's a square, so I need to pull out my little square for my paper version, my Doodle Fest version. and for that what I'm trying to do is echo the colour that I've picked for the fabric in my doodled version. So yeah, I think I might go for these two. So now I might have a bit more trouble with this fabric. Yes, I will. With the other fabrics I've been able to see my image right through, and I don't think I can with this one. So I will either, or show up too well on there, let's have a look. It kind of does, yeah. I'll either freehand it onto there, or I might try my light box. Anyway, one way or another I will work that out. Won't be too much of a problem. And then I'm going to do probably a fairly simple, I should probably go to have a look at Sarah Humphrey's channel. I will put a link to her. Oh, did I forget to do that yesterday? I think I did. Oh, this wobbly camera thing's going to drive me nuts. Sorry if that's making your eyes go funny. Anyway, I will probably go and have a look at Sarah Humphrey's channel. She's got this series of videos giving you stitches that you can use to follow lettering, so they would be perfect for following these line drawings. So I'll probably pick one of those and have a go, or because these threads are quite thick, I might end up couching them down. So I might couch this one down to make the pan, and then perhaps do some French knots with this one to show something that's in the pan. Something like that. Anyway, that's it, short and sweet. I'll be back again tomorrow to show you how I got on with that, and I will do a separate one of the doodle, and then tomorrow I'll draw the next prompt as well. I feel like I'm gabbling incoherently today. I hope all that's making sense. I hope I'm going to keep this up for 61 days. Anyway, thanks very much for joining me today, and I'll see you again later. Bye.